Hello, Butters. Hello, Mr. B. That's in Butters' pen. Uh, hey, Butters. How you doing today? You know what today is? Today's that big day. I think you already know that. You've known that for a while, haven't you? And I hope you know that. I think you did. If you're new around here, today's the big day where we are actually we are going to be leaving this world, and I'm going to be starting a new series. But this is the World Tour / World Download. And, yeah. And there's a nice little... Hi. I don't have anything for you. I guess you wanted to be a part of this. Look at him do a dance. Just... No brain, just spinning in a circle. Well, while this bee does his little dance here, and I get me and Butters packed up ready to leave for the next adventure. Anyways. Really? Okay. But we are going to be doing the world tour, and yeah. So, but I think the best place to start the world tour would be not here, but where it all started. So let me bring you guys over there. Okay, guys, and this is where we're going to start with the world tour. And yeah, and by the way, there will be a world download in the description. And also there'll be a Discord and some other things down there. But yeah. Anyways, starting off, this is where world spawn is. And I built a portal here, so it kind of explains how people get to the world. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. And if we come... Now, there isn't much here, but if we come to the left, you'll see that this is what I would dub Horse Hill. Now, there is pigs and sheep there, but as you can see, there used to be a... Well, there was at least one horse up there. I think he grew up and moved away, but for the longest time, there was a bunch of horses up there. So I've come to call that Horse Hill. And then if we come this way, since there's not much interesting there, you can see that I have this, I do have this well. And it's just a nice looking well. I'm sorry if you guys don't like rain, but I just want to get this world tour out. But it's just a nice little well. Now this building, you might think is naturally spawning, but this is actually something I built by hand. And it's just meant to be a little place for you guys to come in and rest and, you know, have a little place of your own if you want. And I believe it's a perfect recreation, or near perfect recreation, of an old school Minecraft village house. And yeah. And if you come up here, the interior is definitely inaccurate. Let me sleep really quick. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I did get blown up by a creeper. But as you can see, if we come in here, there's a chest where you can store your things. And I've got some stuff for you guys for when you come into the world. I do also have a crafting table for you guys to do your crafting. Nice little corner table bench thing, so you guys can eat your meals or whatever you want to do over here. Then there's also 4 beds, so you and 3 of your friends can come in, or you can add some more if you want. That doesn't matter to me. That's fine. And it's just a nice looking basic build. And if we continue on, you can see I did this path. This is inspired by Stampy's Lovely World, I believe. I think he did like oak and birch, or no, I think he did the same thing. I could be wrong. But if we come in here, we do have this welcoming board, and this is just to welcome you into the world, and thanks you for visiting. Which you can download this world. I'm probably gonna mention that a million times. But if we eat a pie really quick, you can see that we have this bridge. And it's a very basic bridge. It's not very detailed. Now, someone on my Discord, actually, they sent me a picture on there, which I was going to plug myself again. But you can see on here, there is it's very basic. It's not very adventurous. But the person on my Discord sent a picture on there that showed a much more upgraded and much better looking, which, you know, that's kind of the idea behind, that was the idea behind the series, was to inspire people to, you know, go build their own things or improve things that they saw me build, or, you know, just to have fun. So, yeah, that exists. Now, I will come over here and I will leave a little warning the path originally connected from here to there, and I dug it up, and I did not fix it before the world download. I was gonna reroute it because of the way this is all set up, but since the world is ending, I am not going to do that. So, but anyway, so just to let you guys know that just so it doesn't look, just so you guys aren't like, where's the path? It was here, but I took it out, and I just never got around to finishing it. But we also have this, which is one of the main entrances into the Funland, which was the last thing we worked on. And yeah, and it does lead into there. And then also we have the train station, and this was the first thing I built for the Funland, and this is actually inspired by the Nara Dreamland that was abandoned. I believe there's some Google images of it. You guys can go look it up. And yeah, then there's also another one here on this side, just to kind of pair with it, just for the symmetry, kind of symmetry. Now these buildings don't have any interior. Now this building doesn't have an interior because I never got around to it. And yeah, it's really nice. We'll go through the train station. And you can see that the first thing you notice is that there's a giant cobblestone slab. And then you'll see that there's a tree that's blocking your view. And you're surrounded by all these buildings. It sort of looks like a city. But, and this was sort of inspired by Disneyland a little bit. But as you can see, a lot of it is unfinished. But there is these nice little staircases. And this is more where the inspiration for the Nara train station came from. I just think it looks really nice, and it's a really unique way of getting into the park. But as you can see, yeah, we have this nice little cherry tree. I thought it was a nice little centerpiece. And yeah, so let's go through here really quick. I didn't finish the road, so you have to be a little bit careful in traversing. The buildings are not complete because I just never got around to finishing them, and I lost motivation. And then this is the river. This was going to be an ice boat racing thing, but I decided it's an incomplete river, but you can see I was going to continue it, but I just didn't. And yeah, let me go through Main Street. As you can see, there are some buildings here. Maybe you guys get inspired by some of these. And yeah, I think we'll go to the seaside really quick. Actually, no, we'll go this way because seaside, yeah. Now there is a little bit of farm. There were a little bit of farms going on, as you'll see. I did start a warped wart farm. Yeah, and then we have this dunk tank, and I designed it. Now there's a cat and dog here. Those are mine, but you guys can have them if you can tame them. And it was just, this is something you can play with your friends. You put someone on that trap door over there, and you can just, if you aim it just right, you can get some stuff. And there's that hole for chickens, or baby chickens. And yeah, as you see, they kind of go down there. I was gonna put a fireplace down there to burn them all, but they have been multiplying. But yeah, and there is some storage stuff here, but it's there. There is some storage here. I do have storage chests all over the place just because I never got around to organizing it. And there is a giant mangrove area because that was meant for this. Now this was going to be my capture the flag arena. And as much as I like these builds, I never got around to this was the last thing I worked on, actually. This is my, as you can see, this was going to be copied over here. These were going to be copies of each other, but, and these were going to be buildings, but I never got around to finishing it. And then this was going to be an extension to the Funland. And, yeah, just want to show it off. There are some mangrove trees over there, so if you guys want to do some mangrove stuff, you don't have to travel very far. I think there are some propagules over there, too, that are growing, so save you a little bit of effort. But, yeah. And if you come here, and I probably should have put the roads in, but that's okay. Yeah, because I've come to understand that, I've come to learn that mud bricks are really a pain to, I've got a farm over here you'll see in a second, but they are kind of a pain to get. I might need to learn about a faster farm. But you can see that I did get pretty far with this. There are no windows, but there's an Enderman up there. You gotta be careful. And yeah, as you can see, there's some arches and some unique colors and stuff like that. And I'll go through here. And this was going to be my little seaside area of the Funland. This was going to be a beach. There are some beds and stuff here from, because this was the previous project before the other part of the Funland, but you can see just what it looks like and you have a little bit of an idea. And yeah, and you can kind of see through to the back. And I should probably eat a pie because I'm low on health. But yeah, we come around here. There's some mangrove here because I did use some mangrove in this area. Another incomplete building. And then you have this building, which was the second building to be built. And I was going to mirror it on the other side, I think, but I never got to it. And I like to imagine this being in lore, in universe. This was a theme park that was worked on, but they ran out of funds or something came up where they just gave up and kind of like those abandoned amusement parks you guys see people exploring all the time. That's kind of what this is, my idea behind it. And I don't know, maybe you guys will come back and finish it. Maybe you guys have more funding. I don't know. But this kind of became my newer storage system. There's absolutely a ton of stuff. There's mainly dirt and rocks, but it's the finest dirt and rocks in town, I think. And yeah, there are also these two chests here have a lot of extra stuff. There's some, I'll take that scaffolding just so I can have it. And yeah, but there's that. And then this is the exit. Well, this is what I was using for the entrance for the longest time, or I could just go around. Yeah, as you can see there, that was the Funland. A little quick tour of the Funland. Now we get to move on to, well, right before we do that, you might see, well, we're going to do that in a second. This is what was my mud farm that I mentioned, and it does have some mud in there, but making the dried mud is kind of a pain. Well, doing this is a pain because you take I'll even show how this works so you guys can use it yourselves. If we do this, and then I don't have a shovel on me, let me make one really quick. Making a shovel. I'll probably put these tools in the chest at the end. But you place this here, and then you kind of just do this, spam click. And you can see it does make mud, but it's kind of inefficient. I will say don't use iron or diamond with this because it's too fast and won't turn into mud. But you can see what it looks like from here. Let me drop that in there. You guys can mess with that if you want. Probably improve it. That is not my design, by the way. That is I forget whose design it was, but it was someone else's design. There's a random berry bush there. Now, before we go do that, we also want to do something very important or very special. And it's getting nighttime again. Nice. Now, this is another project. This is actually, now, if you're new around here, or a veteran, well, veterans know what this is. If you're a veteran of the channel, you'll know that this is what is called the, let's get over here because there's a sign for it, the Garden of Treeden, which is a play on word. It's a tongue-in-cheek play on words, like Garden of Eden, but Treeden. And basically, if you don't know what this is, the Garden of Treeden is, if I can sleep really quick. Now, if you don't know what the Garden of Treeden is, it's sort of my take on Stampy's Lovely Garden, where he has like signs with people's names on it. But I plant a tree and I put someone's name on it. So like Joni Pro and Cubis, who I've not heard in a while, but he does comment from time to time. Raymond, I'm not going to try and pronounce the rest of that, sorry. Gab, who actually did a fan art for my 100 subscriber special, and we'll actually show a thing with that later. Jessic, Corbin, or Corradin, Desdemona, and I'm sorry if I mispronounce these, or if I don't say them right, please correct me if I'm wrong. But you got Desdemona, Ice, which I have not seen a comment or thing from in a while. And yeah, but he and actually Ice, I will mention this again, he got inspired by the Garden of Treeden, and you should go watch his channel. He does really cool builds, he has some really cool ideas. But he took the idea of Garden of Treeden and made mine shafts where he puts people's names on the mine shafts. And yeah, I just think it's really cool that I can inspire him to, you know, take inspiration to do that. So yeah. Tricks, XQ, I can't say that name on camera because apparently it's not a good word, but you know who you are. I'm not going to translate that. Just don't learn Spanish. That's all. Stiltskin Rumple, which he's actually in my Discord as well. And if you guys want to go talk to him, he's over there as well. And then Flopsy the Cute Bunny. I haven't heard from them in a minute, but TM Morrow. Finny, which I see him in my comments sometimes. Hello, Finny. And also, I wanted to mention also, because I do kind of see your guys' channels. I see what you do sometimes. I do kind of like sneak on over there. Do a little bit of snooping. Is that wrong? I'm sorry, but Finny is actually, I've noticed he does a little bit of animations here and there. I see what you do. They're really cool. You should go check out his stuff. Really some really interesting stuff. So yeah, go check him out. Mario, who my Strider is named after, and he's commented on a lot of stuff. He's actually the one that found out what my name or why I'm where the name comes from, or eject, or where my name eject comes from. There's a comment in my video, somewhere in one of my videos about it. Eli, haven't heard from him in a while. B Temple, I think I see him sometimes still. Crimsol, which Crimsol likes to comment a lot on my videos as well. And Seth Davila, who's been very helpful with he was the one that face palmed and said don't build your base out of wood. Good advice. Unfortunately, I'll probably build my next base out of wood as well, maybe. I don't know. And then we have Gabby Mudd, and actually, wait, I think this was the fan art. I could be wrong. I might have put, well, this is Gabby Mudd actually on Twitter. This is actually from Twitter, and this is actually the fan art, I believe. I could be wrong. I'm getting confused here. B Bionicle, they left a comment on my videos. I forget what for. It's been so long. Hazy Anteater. Now, some of these I might not remember what you did, but I do know that if you want to get into the garden, if you want now, the Garden Retreat Inn was if you left a comment that was like really nice or really helpful, or you know, just something that would stand out or made me laugh or something, I would add you to the garden, you know. So that's why these people are added. So Joseph Carter added, and then Fusey YT. So all these people have like contributed to, you know, the world, or you know, help me make better videos and make this world really what it is right now. I don't think I could have gotten where I was with this video, or not this video, but this series or this channel without these guys. They're really something special. Justin Swan, I hope I'm saying that right. I'm sorry. I gotta yell this one. Ghost Gamer 20K 732. Because his name is in all caps, so I'm guessing that's a rage. So Ghost Gamer. There you go. Johnny W5076, and then Blueberry Mint. And I guess they freaked out when their name was mentioned. They're getting mentioned again, so they'll probably freak out again. And there is actually someone else I'm going to add, but not in this episode or this world tour, because, well, the reason I'm not going to add them just yet is actually because since this is the end of this series and we will be starting a new series, subscribe so you don't miss it. I'm not going to add that next person in this world. I will be adding them in the next world. Now, I will say that anyone that I've mentioned in this video, in this Garden Retreat Inn, all these names, and I think the Garden Retreat Inn concept, I will bring over to the new world. I will at least bring over the names and stuff, so you guys are not being left behind or left in this area. You guys will be coming over to the new world once we get things set up over there. But there is another name I will add to the quote-unquote, I don't know if it'll be Garden Retreat Inn. I think it will be, because it's kind of a staple in my world to do this. But I will be adding another person, but not in the world, but not in this. I just think it'd be kind of pointless to add someone into this world that right when this series ends. But for all the people that have contributed to the Garden Retreat Inn or anything else in this world, and have gotten their name on this, I want to thank you guys a lot. And I hope to see you guys in the future in my videos or my future comments or my Discord or anything. I really want to thank you guys. It really does mean a lot to me that you guys, have been so passionate about this project over the past 3 months. But yeah, now we are going to start with the very first thing that we started with in this world, and that is the base. Now the base looks a little destroyed. This is actually a creeper explosion, just to clarify. A creeper did this right when I was exiting the door. But if you look above, we'll go in here. I spent a long time on this. If I can get through my door, I spent a long time in this base, and what happened was, well, you can see it's been badly destroyed. You can see my bed there and stuff. And this was my original storage system, but I have taken chests from here and brought it over to the Funland. And now what happened here was a gas shot a fireball through the portal, and it hit the staircase here. And as soon as I spawned in, there's fire, and the fire spread everywhere. And as Seth Davila has pointed out, it's not a good idea to build your entire base out of wood. So and it basically burned faster than I could stop it. And so it kind of burned. And yeah, so I mean, most of it's still intact, but it did take out a good chunk. And that did encourage me to move out of here, which you'll see in a moment. I still come back here sometimes for materials and things, like my pies and stuff. And I guess since it's the end of the world tour, you guys can come out and get away from here. I'm setting these guys free. But I do have farms. This was an egg farm, because this whole thing was supposed to be for pies, as you can see. And we have some pumpkins there. And then we have some more sugarcane here to help with that. And this was the main crafting room. You can see I'm so full of myself, I built a giant face. Sorry if I'm all over the place right now, because this base is kind of huge, and it's all over the place. Now, this is the library. And I was going to have people's stories in here, but no one seems to want to submit stories. Maybe we'll try again in the other world. But yeah, we have my enchanting area here. So we have this, and we can enchant things. And we do have a bunch of bookshelves. Maybe you guys add your own stories here. But we do have one story. And Art Turtle, I don't know if you're still watching. I think, did I add Art Turtle to the Garden of Treeden? If I did, if I forgot, I'm sorry. I will add them to the Garden of Treeden. Yeah, I will be adding them to the Garden of Treeden, and or at least the new Garden of Treeden. But this is their story that they had in one of my comments for one of my videos, and yeah, it's just really nice. And nope, I want it there. I think purple suits. But yeah, so Art Turtle, if you're still watching, there's your little shout out for your story. Now we come in here. This was the map room, and you can see that this is the original map. I think this is actually the locked map. I don't know if it's changed. It probably has. Now this banner is actually where that Eject's base is. Just so you know, it was gonna be like a map where you can find different things. We have a compass. We had a loom, because this is going to be my loom room in combination. That's why you see banners everywhere. And I don't know if this is locked or if it's not. Nope, this is not locked. So I'm going to take this with me for the rest of the tour. Well, actually, yeah. Hey, you see, that damage did do a lot. I've not updated this since. But there you go. Now if we come in here. Now, this was originally, Butters has a family. We'll see them in a moment. But as you can see, this used to be their room, and they had grass and plenty of things. And, yeah, that was just for that. And then if we come down here, this was to add an extension to even more sugarcane. There was going to be more in here, but I stopped working on that a while ago. And there is a ladder that comes up here. And if I can get up here. And that just takes you to the second level. And that takes you back through here, through the house. Let me... Can I sleep in a random spot in my house? And sorry this video is going to be longer than normal. I really want to give you guys a full world tour of what this looks like. Now, if you come up here... Now, this might we can't really. Well, actually, we can parkour. But you can see that, yeah, the fire did a lot of damage to this world, or to this base. So this used to be Butter's room, and he used to have a party room or disco room, but that completely burned down. And yeah. Now, as you can see, it is kind of a little bit of a parkour course to get to what used to be my bedroom. And I'll try to, but try not to take any damage here. Let's see. But yeah, as you can see, it kind of just fell down. We'll just do this. I'm not going to waste the energy. That was going to be something. That was going to be a little secret entrance or a little secret space originally. And we can't really go up there right now because there's no... Well, actually, we do have a way because we can just... Let's jump over here. The room was kind of empty. This was a race car bed. It's no longer a race car bed. It's just tires and the bumper. We can come in here, and this was going to be my little private closet or something, but obviously that never worked out. And, yeah. Now let me grab this. Hello, Mr. Chicken. And other chicken. I think they've wandered up here. Yeah, now we're back to this area. And, right. So let's go back to where the staircase was. This was originally the guest bedroom. Obviously it burned through. It's no longer for guests. So it's, yeah. My bathrooms are gone too. Butter's bathroom kind of stayed intact a little bit. But yeah, it's got water damage. So now if you take this, we climb up here. This was just some kind of balcony so I could look out front and enjoy the view of the Garden of Treeden. And then we come over here. And this is a giant wheat field that was going to be used for these guys. Obviously never went through. And you have this dome so you can watch people read, like a weirdo. But yeah, you have that. Now I have this roof. And while we're over here, I do think it's kind of nice that we get a little parkour course out of this. So it's not a total loss, is it? But if we come here, you can see that this was a little hangout spot. This was a little bit of rooftop hangout spot. This was to, you know, if there was rain or something, you could just come hang out here. And you had a nice big fireplace. There was some chairs, but they burned. A lot of stuff got damaged by this fire. More than I realized, actually. But if you come up here, this is actually... I think this was the area for episode 1 where I settled. And it did change a lot, but I wanted to keep the land area at least. But you do have a crafting table. And then you do have this nice little bed that just... It's in a nice little tent, so you can just come in here and sleep among the stars, I guess. This is the chimney that goes up there. Maybe I'm over-explaining things, but... that's fine. You guys like the over-explain, I think. Maybe. There's Butter's lead. Actually, I've been looking for that. I'm going to need that in a little bit. Unless there's one back of the house. Or the other place. Now let me parkour my way down. Ow. And, yeah, this went to a... Yeah, and this didn't go here. This was all walled off. But this, at one point, went up there. You can go watch my older videos to see. And then this went to a little pathway that goes to nowhere. But you can take this and go up here. And this is where my train station is. Now, we'll go here in a second. I want to show off the rest of the base. That is the train station. That was going to be a little restaurant or something, but I just never finished it. And we come up here, and you can see that we have a nice little train station control box or something like that. We have that. Now if we go, this is where the minecart tracks were going to go. And they were going to go all the way through here. This hill right here, this entire hill that's right here, this was going to be my part 2 to the base, but I never got around to finishing it. But yeah, you have that. And then we have, this is my berry farm, as you can see. That's just for my berries. Let's see. Can I get back down? Maybe if I eat first. Because I'm about to take a lot of damage for what I'm about to do, which is... Ow. Ow. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Now, this is my pumpkin farm. It was originally in there, but I decided to move it just to help with the... just to make more. But if you come in here, it is not as beautiful, but this is my wheat farm. And then this actually goes to the other side, and this will actually go into a composter machine. And that will actually make this into, this will make this into bone meal. So it just goes through there, flows out there, or you can flip these up and you toss something in. I don't have anything to toss, so. But yeah, it will do that. This is Ender Buddy's. Well, not Ender Buddy. This is the other Enderman. But he's got himself and his red companion there. Butter's sheep seems to really like him, or Butter's family member. Now, what we are looking at is this is actually my furnace and smelting room of things of that nature. This is kind of, I guess you could say it's my forge, if that's the best way to put it. I still never fixed that light. Sorry to whoever suggested that I need to realign it. I never did. But as you can see, I have a lot of stuff going on here. This is, my stone cutter, my smithing table, which, by the way, there are some templates I found. I don't know if you'll be able to use them, but maybe you can. A little pride and joy of iron armor. A couple of vats of lava for heat. This so I can cook things and so I can smelt things really, really fast. And then this was going to be my furnace room, so I could just have furnaces, and then you'd have hoppers that connect up to these, so they just... and I did remove one. I think I took it somewhere over by the Funland or so. But all these chests were going to be somewhere you could store all the made stuff, but that never got finished, but it's still something. Now, if we come here, this is actually my... these are meant to be little lounge areas for like this area, just to make it look nice and to decorate a little bit. And this is actually my mine shaft, and that goes all the way down. I guess I'll show this off. This is gonna be a longer video. I will not. I'm not gonna break this up into a part 2. There's no. I want to start the new world after this, so. And there are some holes in here, but you can use those to go to the other mine parts. I do have to be careful because there might be creepers and stuff, but it should be well lit. I did come down here a few episodes ago, and there is a mine shaft up there. It's pretty big, actually, like really big. There are some spots I didn't even get a chance to explore. There are some diamonds. That looks like lichen, but yeah, there is some stuff here. I did dig out a good chunk of it. There is a spawner there that I did not get a chance to raid. I did take a look at it and see what's there, but I didn't go into it yet. It is lit, so you won't get hurt. But there's all this stuff here. I'll leave that there for you guys to do what you want. There is another cave back here somewhere. I will briefly show it off because there's no light back here. There is probably some more diamonds back here I just haven't found. But yeah, this cave is like absolutely humongous. And yeah. And there's actually a chest. Is there anything in that chest? Might just be more deep slate. Nope, it's got a bunch of stuff. Oh. Okay. Apparently I had some mangrove stuff. Oh, I had some. That's where my propagules went. Okay. Because I thought I lost them. And I have some sticks. Okay, well, that's nice to know. At the butt end of the tour. Or at the butt end, not tour, but the, at the butt end of this. But that's a quick little mini tour of the base cave, or the base mine shaft. I was going to do some with that, but I decided not to. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to climb back up and continue to tour with the base, with the actual base. And we are going to go up here. Don't worry, there's a little bit left of the base. It is a big base. Some of it doesn't make sense, but yeah, a lot of it doesn't make sense, but that is something I would like to improve in the next series, is to make something that's like not as confusing. But you can see that there are some rooms here that are just empty because they didn't really have a purpose. They don't really have a purpose. They were going to, but I decided not to for some reason. This was going to be, I think, a storage room, but I never got around to finishing it. But you got that. And then this is just the entrance that goes this way. So I can go out, so I can come in and go out this way. And then you come out here, and this is a nice little raised balcony. You can look down at people and scoff at them for not downloading this world or not being able to get up here. But joke's on you, because they actually can, because there's doors right here. But that's just that part. And I am going through these pies like crazy. I hope I have enough to get through the world tour. This was going to be going to phase. This was going to go to phase 3 of the base, but obviously I stopped. And then there's also a little tunnel that goes up there, but that's pretty obvious. Just a little way to get across. Now we are going. Now that we've just, I think that's the entire base. Maybe I'm missing something. Someone tell me. Oh, I am missing one thing. There's also this little tool shed. And originally I had my dogs in here, but now it just stores all my I mean, it stores a lot of cobblestone, a lot of it. But it also stores some of my stone type materials. So yeah. You've got that. Now there's giant holes around here. You do have to be careful because there are some holes around here and they have gotten me. That one has gotten me quite a few times. But you might be able to see in the background, this is actually the house where we started the video. And that is actually the... Yeah, this is... Now, obviously, now the house burned down, and I didn't feel like fixing it. And also, yeah, it was just a lot of work to fix it. So I decided to leave and start a new house. And I was going to fix the base, but I decided not to. And as you can see, I do have the entirety, well, almost the entirety of... Butter's family out here, including a cow who thinks he's a sheep. And then I do have a small army of dogs. And yeah. And if we come up here, this is a small staircase. And this uses a lot of pink wood, but there's nothing wrong with that because we're using cherry wood. And this is the legend. This is the sheep, the myth, the legend. Butters the sheep. Hello, Butters. Hello, Butters. Okay. You're not interested. Not today. And but if we come in here, you can see that it is a very small, basic area. There's not a lot going on here, but I do have a little countertop. There is some stuff in here, and I will take one of those because I will need that. But you can see there's stuff. And there is a bottle enchanting. I will take that with me too. I will put that with the... I am actually going to put this with the... chest at the front at the beginning of the world, crafting table, and then you have this so you can have a look at the incomplete and burned down base, partially burned, but you got that. And I will see you in a little bit, Butters. I'll come back for you, I promise. And your family. Well, your family might have to I might have to do that one by one. I don't have enough leads. But now we're going to head back to the base because we are going to go look at something. I'm thinking if I should do the Nether first, or if I should go to the Iron Farm. I feel like the Nether wouldn't really be that desirable. Well, I guess I'll show off the Nether hub. I'm not going to show off the Blaze Farm just because it is kind of a pain to get there, and it is kind of a journey. But I will show off the nearby area in the Nether, like the Nether hub. And yeah, you can kind of see how this base is like a little bit confused. Like, I understand where everything is, but it is a little bit on the confusing side. Let me put that there so I can go there. I have no gold on me. I totally forgot. Hopefully I don't die. But as you can see, this is where you spawn in. And this is the Nether hub. It's not complete. I didn't put any walls here. There's a ghast. Nice. As you can see, this is the Nether hub. You do need to be careful because ghast sometimes will spawn in here, but it'll be like a glitch. Now to show off, this is where all the this is where my Nether stuff has been stored lately. There's some good stuff in here, along with that. And then if we, and that will actually take you to the fortress. If you stay, now it is 1 block wide, but this will take you all the way to the fortress. And you do need, and there is a little bit of a space over there to there's actually a little bit of space to kind of hide out over there. But if we come over here, there's another craft table. We can come down here. Now this is a failed project. This was going to be so I do have a Strider, and if I can get down here, ladders take so long. But this was originally going to be a spot for my Strider friend, which is right over there, Mario, which is actually named after Mario from the comments. So let's climb back up these slow ladders. Yep. Okay. So there's that. Let's close that up. But yeah, there's that. Now, what we are going to do, since we're over here, and this was going to be one of the hallways. This project didn't get finished didn't get finished as well. Let me go over here. Maybe I get some gold over here. Now, if I climb over here, you can see that we have an area that looks a little bit more natural. This is actually my trading hall. And there is a thing of cobblestone here. This is just to help with the villager breeding. And we do have a zombie. His name is Zombert. I will probably bring him with me too. But he'll probably kill me first. And this is your villager breeding chamber. And this is all the stuff that you would need to survive here. And we do have some stuff that's ready to go. We have all this stuff, and my diamonds are there. I guess I'll take that with me. I'll have to be careful, though. We do have a bunch of stuff here for you to mess around with. I do have a bed here, so you can sleep here. And then this is the actual trading hall. And you can see I didn't really mess around with this too much. There is this guy. I guess he's sort of the patrol officer. He kind of makes sure. I guess he kind of just, keeps the lookout, I guess, even though he's blocked off. And, well, he keeps Zombert in line, so that's important. But you do have this guy, and he does have mending, which is very, very cheap, very, very reasonable. Which, I mean, $5, I mean, that's a pretty good price. Yeah, and then this was going to continue, but I never did. And the minecart tracks are there. Well, these 3 are there to keep mobs out, because mobs won't go over these. And these are meant to help with the villager stuff. Now I will come over here. Because I want to show this off. Now you can see that there is a wheat farm. It's not fully grown because the chunks haven't been loaded because I've been over there this whole time. But we do have a chest here full of goodies and stuff you could probably use. This is my I wouldn't say it's infamous, but this is my silo. And I will show this off. Now, this is where you get your stuff down here. This is all seeds. So this entire thing is full of seeds from this. And then if we climb up here, you can see there's just a hopper at the top, and you can just take your seeds and send it on down. I don't have any seeds, so I won't right now. And then if we come around here, we will show off this nice little bridge with a little basic waterfall. And this has a path. Now this path was going to connect up to where the base is, but it just ends right there. But I would like to show off if I can. And there was going to be something here. I'm not sure what, but there is a spider spawner in that little cave. I will show off in a second. But I would like to show this off if possible. And I did build this little Nice little overhang bridge. I think it looks really nice, and it fits the area perfectly. So, yeah. Definitely much better than the ramp I had there. Because the ramp was kind of ugly, not going to lie. But if we come over here, let me get my axe on because there might be something down here. But there is something down here. Well, there's something down here in terms of a spider spawner, and there's stuff here that I have not touched or taken. Yeah, that is a spider spawner. And there's probably some baddies down there too. Yep, they're already spawning, but that would make a great spider farm. I was going to make that into a farm for over here, but I decided not to for some reason. So there's that. And let's get back to this path. I know I could cut scenes here, guys, but I don't want to do that. I want you guys to experience how I'm experiencing it. You know, you got to think, this is the last episode of this series. So it's like, I really want you guys to take this whole thing in and really just experience really kind of see things from, like, you know, where everything is at. And, yeah, now also I would like to say that the minecart tracks we'll be taking in a minute are actually that way. Like, they're right over that way. They're just out of render distance. I think if I get close enough. I don't know if this path will go that close. You can see a little line across, and that is actually where the minecart tracks are. And we're going to go there now. And like I said, I won't be cutting this video at all. Because I want you guys to experience, you know, this is the last video of the series, or this is the last video of this world. Aside from the world download, this will be, but I want people who are not, I want the people who aren't going to download it or can't download it, I want them to be able to take this all in and get a good view of this, you know, get a good experience as well, as best I can. And, yeah. And this goes here. Yeah, I really want people who might not be able to download the world to be able to see things and experience things for themselves, and maybe they'll get inspired. I think we will go to the Nether Fortress first before we go to Iron Farm. I think the Iron Farm will be the last thing I show. It's not that grand and glorious, but I think it's a fitting end. Oh no, they're going crazy. As long as they don't start shooting me. But if we take this is very narrow. There is another path to my left. And this guy. Okay, so we might have to take the other way. Well, actually, we can't take the other way. There is no other way. This is not good. He sees me. Now, if you take this path, and I think that path there. Let me go this way. Now, there is actually a path below me. There is actually a path that goes below as well. I will show that off in a little bit. On my way back. But there is, I think it might be over here. I don't know if it's, well, actually, I think it's in the other one. But there is some ancient debris over here that I found. So, I did not mine it. I did not take it. There is one ancient debris, I think. Well, actually, no, I think I lost that one. I'm running low on pies, guys. It's getting good. But there is ancient debris over that way, if you take that you guys can have. I did not mine it, so you will need a diamond pickaxe, that to which I don't have, but I do have diamonds. I probably should have brought some sticks. Okay, I was not trying to fight people. I was not trying to fight mobs today. Okay, die. What's a world tour without a little bit of action, huh? Try and get rid of these guys as quickly as possible. Come on, guys. We have a tight schedule. Go away. Okay. But there is some of the ancient debris somewhere around here. I did find. You guys probably find it. But anyways, continuing on our tour. A little bit of distraction there. But if we go this way, we will find... It should be right after... Well, no, we got a little bit of ways. I know some people might get turned away by, yeah, they might not be into, oh, you know, just cut some of these boring parts. But I really want people who can't, who aren't gonna be able to download the world to fully experience it and get a good glimpse of just the magnitude of everything I built over the past 3 months, or because I did cut out a lot. There's a lot of stuff I didn't include in the other videos, but I want people who can, I mean, because there is a world download, but some people might not be able to do that. And you can see to my right, lower right, there is actually a path that roughly leads to this. That was out of necessity. Now, if you look to my right, you can see that there is not only the fortress, there's also a little bit of a base. I will need to be very... I gotta be very quick. Come on. Come on, skeleton. There. And then if we take this is a nice little nether fortress bunker. There is some stuff here, but it's mostly junk. This now that door will lead you out to this area. And then this portal actually leads to a cave that's like super far away from spawn. But there is a bed in there, and that will actually I'll actually show you. It's just a little bunker inside of a cave. But it just gives you a nice little place to sleep, and there's a little hole there, but you could sleep here, and that way you have, or you can set your spawn here so you can actually so if you die in another fortress, you'll have a way to go back. That way, because otherwise it's a really, really long journey to get back. So we have this, and you can see that there is a fortress. Let's see. Can I run this? I'm gonna try to anyways. This might be a dumb idea. Now this is all sectioned off, so you can just go straight to the... No. Back. Get back, you idiot. There. Now I did section all this off, so it should be super easy to go and find, so it should be super easy to find the blaze spawner. Just so I don't have to waste... I did that so I don't have to waste time trying to get to it, or trying to look for it. You have to be careful though, because there might be mobs still. And if we go straight, you will see dead ahead. It is kind of an ugly conglomerate, but it does work. And this is my blaze spawner. Now if we come around here, and this is where my blazes will spawn. There's none right there because I've taken it all. But they will spawn there. That's just a nice little touch. And there's one as we speak. And you can just sneak in here and smack them. There's a blaze rod. There we go. I'm also collecting a few things to put in that chest at the beginning of the game. Just so you guys have some things you can mess around with, or little tokens of appreciation, I guess. I should probably get out of here because this axe is almost damaged. And this is kind of my only weapon. But now you guys can experience the Nether Fortress. Or you can just explore it entirely if you want, but I just sectioned it off so it makes it easier to explore. So you know where to go for the spawner. But yeah, there's that. That I think also goes to something else. I could be wrong. Ooh, there's something now. Oh well. It's the end of the series, so we're not worried about it. Nope. Nope. No. Ow. 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 And that's why we have that spawn right here. That's exactly why. Because otherwise I would have spawned way back, and that would have been good. Now let's see if I can go get my stuff. I'm okay with dying at this point, guys, because I'm not coming back to the series for a while. Okay, let's see how big of an idiot you are. Get out of here. Oh, oh. No thanks. Don't need that. Did he fall down? Get out of here. No. 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 Okay. Let's get out of here. Because this place is scary. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Permanently. Okay. There's some junk in my inventory, but we'll just put that in there. How about that? Now, let's go ahead and climb up here and get the heck out of here. I was going to say the other word, but I'm not going to. Now, that weeping vine right there is actually artificial. That is actually a little spot for Mario, if you find a way here through that. That's actually where that's actually how I found this area. That's where I found my way over here, originally. And then I built the bridge, just to make it easier. Now we're just going to head on back. The processing of this video is going to be absolutely amazing, considering how long it's going to be. But it'll be worth it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this series, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed the series. Hopefully you guys are going to see what happens with the next series. I will actually, on my way back, I will address... now, someone did ask me in my Discord, my moderator actually asked me what my plans are for the next series. And to explain, so the next series will kind of be like this one. I want to run a similar vibe, but I feel like this series has taken a bit of a wrong turn in terms of what I wanted to accomplish with it. And so if you remember in the original episodes, they were really nice, simple episodes. They didn't take a lot of effort. They were just like 20-minute long playthroughs of simple stuff. And I feel like the rest of the series after that kind of just like fell apart from that. Like it kind of took a completely different turn. And I started taking on big projects, and I feel like the big projects just kind of, you know, because I work a full-time, well, not a full-time, but a part-time job, and it does take a lot of energy out of me to do that job and this and balance the rest of my life. And so I want to be able to just, you know, instead of just coming on here, so I want to be able to just come on here and upload a 20-minute video every day and, you know, just get something out. Because you might notice that some of my videos are inconsistent with their uploads. But, yeah, and this actually goes to my... Now, there is one that goes down there. You'll have to go find it. I'm not going down there now. But that one goes to the Bastion. Maybe you guys can do better than I did with that. This one goes down to... We might as well say... Well, not our goodbyes, because he'll be coming with us. But, that is my Strider friend. That is Mario the Strider. You got to be careful here. There's Soul Sand. But this guy has a saddle, and that is Mario. I don't have a name tag for him. Just due to the time frame of things. But yeah, in the future of the series, but the future of the series is going to, or the new series is going to be, I really want to recapture that, that old school, just, you know, turn on the camera and start playing for 20 minutes and, you know, show what's been built and what can be what can be, you know, just the progress updates and a little bit of building, but really just taking it really slow, you know, just enjoying the process. So, but I will build big, but I feel like the projects in this world got a little too big, and I just lost motivation to build really big things. So, I mean, I will be building big things in the new series, but I'm hoping it won't take, like, you know, instead of like doing, like, say, the Funland where it's like all one big thing, instead I could just do like one building at a time. And yeah. But hopefully the new series will just be a refocus of like this series, but what this series was supposed to be originally. So hopefully that answers your question. And answers questions that many people probably have. Now we are going to make a quick trip to the Iron Farm. It's the last place on our list, I think. And yeah, I'll probably put a stack of iron in the chest at the beginning. So yeah, that is kind of the overall base. I might have missed a few things with the base, but I think I got it all. I could be missing something. This is the huge cave I never got to, but this is actually the cave that connects up to the one in the base, oddly enough. And this rail line isn't complete. There was gonna be 2 lines, but I never got around to finishing it, and eventually I just stopped working on it. But it does go almost all the way to the iron farm. So it's a good thing I brought an axe, because I will need that. But because otherwise, without this minecart track, this would take a long time to get to. Like these 7 pies would not last me getting back and forth. And then our trading hall is that way. This was gonna be a project at some point. It no longer is. This tunnel was not gonna be this dense, but there we go. Yep, just getting over there. It is a bit of it still does take a little while, but it's a lot better than going over the mountain, because trying to go over this mountain is absolutely horrendous. I would not recommend it. And just in view is our iron farm. And I was going to do a design for it, but I never did. And you might notice that this is also where I came and got my spruce and some of my oak trees. And there is a small village there. That now that birch flag kind of looks like a windsock, but that was where I kind of settled here, or that's kind of where I made my mark here. But there is what used to be a village. There's no one in here. There's no one in this village anymore. I think they all despawned, but this is a berry farm. So if you guys want to AFK here, you have some kind of food source to keep you sustained. And I've come here quite a few times for food. And if you climb up here, this is the chest that has a bunch of flowers and iron ingots. I was going to make it so the flowers would filter out and go in. I would have an iron filter that would make the flowers into bone meal. But you do have a crafting table. Now it does have buttons, and these buttons are actually, well, trapdoors keep you from falling off, and the buttons actually keep golems from spawning. And then you have a bed here that's actually stolen from these guys. And this is just so you can set your spawn here. So, and you have a bunch of these guys. There's supposed to be a glass block there, but oh well. And it does work. It is pretty successful. So yeah. Now we drop down here. And we'll take a little bit of damage. Now the track isn't complete. This is supposed to be the stopping point for it. I never finished it, but it does stop close enough where it's not that much of a walk. But we can go over here. I'll take this trip back, and we are going to... I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to show off. That might be it, to be honest. Now, the track was over at that other end. It was going to loop around and go back. Because this was supposed to be an end point of the lines, but I never got around to it. But I think with this will probably be about it for this series. Let me see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm forgetting. Let me eat some pie. Yep. It's a nice long take a nice last long look at this series on YouTube. And like I said, there will be a world download, so you guys come and explore it. But this is also for the people that won't be able to. But yeah, it's a nice looking place. It's kind of sad to see it go, but I am also really excited to start the new series, and I have a ton of new ideas. Also, I would like to add on to what I said earlier, but in the new series, on top of having a Discord and a Twitter, which I have a Twitter, by the way. I've had that since the beginning of this. But in the new series, I will actually have a... But in the new series, I will be doing like a 20-minute upload, a 20 to 25-minute upload like I used to in the very beginning. But I will actually be making it so... I will be spending time off camera, but I will be doing Twitch. I am planning to do some live streaming on Twitch to cover up, to record those 4 hours. And so yeah, I'm still working on getting that set up and learning how all that stuff works. So that is really, so hopefully I'll see you guys over there if you guys want to. You don't have to, but it would be like a live stream for 4 hours, or like how long I spend on it. And then it would just be, after that, it'd be the 20 minutes I use for the progress update of this video, or for a video like this. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to show off, or if I'm missing. Oh, there is one thing I forgot. It's kind of minor. Oh, actually, no, there's 2 things I forgot. I'm missing stuff. If we come here, and it's actually down here, this, you can see there's a bed. This is, well, the design is unfinished, but now this is kind of terrible, as I found out. It doesn't work that great, but this is actually a zombie spawner. There's a zombie spawner behind there. Not the one you seen earlier, but this is a different one. And this is an XP farm. And it does collect things. It is actually over-collect things. There's a lot of copper there. And you can see that you can just kill mobs. And you get some of their armor. That's where I got a lot of this gold armor from. And yeah. So there's that. That's the other thing. That's one thing I forgot. The other thing I've totally forgot to mention. If I come around here. And then we need to go... I know we're back in the base, but yeah, it's kind of last time we'll see this. Now this, I will tell you what this was going to be. This was going to actually be a cake shop, or kind of to go along with the pie area, or the pie shop, I guess, if that's a shop, if you can call it a shop. But you know, you'd have pies and cake, so that was meant to go here, but never got around to it. But if you come here, this is the museum, and actually I need to let a couple mobs go. You'll see that, but you have the first pickaxe, and that was the first wooden pickaxe. I will probably do this exact same thing in the new world as well, because that just makes sense, I think. And then you also have the first diamond, just little displays. And you do have some stairs that come down here. There's a wall there because I never did anything with it. And you can see that this is Ender Buddy. I will use my third person because he doesn't like to be looked at. But now he is down here because now he was originally upstairs, but he decided to come down here because, well, he disappeared. Then I put his boat down here, and he eventually warped into here right before my right at the episode of my last world tour. So we put that there, and so he just kind of stays down here. And he seems to like it, so that's good. There's a bench and some lights. And we have this, which this is definitely coming with me in the new series. Because this is very special. And I think Gabby did a fan art of this, which is really impressive. And yeah, this is my 100 subscriber thing. I do want to actually make the ones for the other couple for the 200, 300. Because we are about 350 almost 350. So I will, and I did reach this on February 4th. But yeah, that is what we're looking at, and you can see it's just a very basic room of pumpkins. And if you go back here, you might get a little bit spooked by the pumpkin heads. But we have that, and it just looks really nice. And yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and let him loose. And you can see he doesn't really like it in here, but... And we'll actually go ahead and... Oh, sorry. I'm trying to look at you. We'll put that there, in case he wants to go back, but... We'll leave that boat there. And let me go to sleep without setting him off. So Ender Buddy is now free to roam about. Maybe we'll see him in the next series. I don't know. But I will also go ahead and let these guys loose because they should get freedom too. And this guy, if you don't know, this is the first Enderman we caught, but he's also the... Let me tear this down because he's kind of tall. Also because sheeps are kind of fat. That way they can leave and do their thing. And yeah, there's his boat. He could do his thing over there. And yeah, so now they're all let loose, and Ender Buddy, and this guy is actually name tagged. You can see he is name tagged, so I will miss you, Ender Buddy. Yeah. He will be missed. Maybe we'll see him. I don't know. But I think that is actually the end of everything I've wanted to show. Oh, there's also... I did also make a... At one point, I did make an alternative entrance to the base if I can get through here. This was going to be for armor. You can see the armor stands. Never did that. And then I did have a nice little alternative entrance, so I could just go from... Instead of going through the house, I could just cut through here. That's gotten some use out of it. But yeah, I think that is going to have to do it for this video, guys. That is the end of the base. Yeah. And with that, I think that is going to be the end of the... Oh, also, we did have a parrot for a short time. Thanks, Ender Buddy. But you can see that we did lose the blue parrot a few episodes ago, which was kind of sad. But okay, anyways, I think that's going to have to do it for today. Let's go. Well, actually, the last thing we need to do is go get Butters, and we need to get the shear, or get, not the shears, but the lead. That's what it's called. And yeah, I mean, let's see. Is there anything else I want to say? Let's go get Butters. Let's have a little bit of fun in this world before we have to leave. Butters, we're leaving today. I could leave Butters in this world, but I don't think I'm going to. Or maybe I'll leave him. Maybe I'll leave him at the spot for the. Nah, I'll bring him with. Gonna go up here and grab Butters. I know this takes extra time. It's not really part of the tour, but yeah. The dog's right there, and then maybe you guys can give him like a better shelter than I have. They're kind of just sitting out here, which is kind of mean. Let's see. All right, Butters, are you ready? I told you I'd come back for you. Come on. Don't be stubborn. Butters is a very stubborn sheep. Come on. Out the gate, buddy. We've had our fun here. We've had our fun with the adventures, but we're going to... Come on, Butters. Careful with the stairs. They're a little bit finicky, but... Come on. No, Butters, don't dance on the stairs. I know you're sad to leave, but it's just the way things are. Come on. Come on, Butters. Yep, let's just bring Butters to the portal. Come on. Butters is a little bit slow, but that's just because I probably feed him too much wheat, which has a lot of gluten. I don't think that's what that does, but come on, Butters. We're almost there. Well, and I did do a little bit of overview at one point in this world earlier before this recording, and just the distance between that and that is like huge. Like just this to the original spawn is like massive. Come on, Butters. Now I will also say this was going to be a waterway, but I never got around to it. There are things I'm probably missing, but that's okay. Let's see. Oh, this is also gonna be a relaxation room where the chickens are. Just some kind of like little, porch kind of area, but you can hang out and relax. Try to make sure Butter stays with me. Watch out for the berry bush. And then we have the floating fences that I never fixed because I'm just too lazy. Come on, Butters. We're going on an adventure. I'm sure our friends will come with us. Because we're going where the party's at. And, or if I get stuck, put things back where you found it because we're not taking anything with. Come on, Butters. Well, I'll bring your family, I promise. And the Enderman. Yes, we will bring Enderbuddy. I will get Enderbuddy to come with us. Or he'll come on his own. He'll decide it for himself. Yes, we will bring the sign. We will bring the Garden Treating with us. I know you like the Garden Treating. I know you like seeing everybody's names. Yeah. Shut up, zombie. You could stay here. Come on, Butters. He's taking his time because he is taking his time. I think, yeah, go ahead and get some grass. Come on. No? Okay. Yeah, I think Butters is kind of taking his time just because he knows what's happening. He knows the world's coming, that we're going to a new world. We're going on a new adventure, and this was his home for a while. This is my home for the past 3 months, and he is getting ready to leave. And it will be sad, seeing this place go, and it will be unfinished. But I got a feeling we'll be coming back here someday. Someday in the future, Butters will come back here, right? I mean, we'll be going to a new world, but yeah. Come on, Butters. Come on. Shut up, zombie. You're not coming either. I'm not bringing zombies. I'm only bringing the sheep and the Enderman. Come on. Okay, Butters. We're almost there. Just a little bit left. I know. It's all sad. Okay. Okay, Butters. I think it's time to say our goodbyes. Not to each other. You're coming with me. No. We're going through that portal. It's not tested on sheep, but I think you'll be fine. I managed to get through. But yeah. I think that's gonna be it. Butters, it's been a nice world. It's been really good fun. I know a lot of things didn't get finished. We built some things, had some good laughs, had some adventures. Yeah, we did, didn't we? Yeah, I had a whole adventure looking for you that first time, remember? Yeah. Yeah, that one time I tried to make you mine and you don't like to mine or things of that nature. But, yeah, it is kind of sad to see it go. Final resting moments. But, Butters, all good things must come to an end. And, all good things must come to an end. And, oh, actually, I forgot. Hold on, Butters. We almost forgot. We got to do something. Come on. I almost forgot. Sorry, guys. Kind of anticlimactic. We'll give you some golden armor. I'll give you some I'll give you all my diamonds. Blaze rod. I'll give you this as a traveling bag because I won't need it. Battle enchanting. A minecart. I think I'll take I think I will leave the pies here for you guys. Scaffolding for climbing. I think I'll take the rest. I think I'll take the rest with me. I was gonna leave the door as a symbol of opening door, but no. We're taking too long. It's already been going on for long enough, Butters. I think we can. I think that's it. And wow, how. you know, it's nice setting sun, and yeah, as the sun finally sets on us in our time here, it is sad to see this place go, and I got a feeling we'll be back here someday. But you know, we are gonna start a new life, a new series, a new world, and a new adventure will begin. And yeah, as the sun finally sets on Eject's world, I don't know if it's lovely or not, but we had our fun, and I hope you guys had your fun with this world too, and all the adventures we've been on. I am kind of choking up here. It's a little bit sad, sorry, but yeah, it's you know, it's an adventure, but you know, all good adventures must come to an end. But this adventure is technically not over, because we will be starting a new series right around the corner. But I wanted to give you guys a nice good send off, and yeah. So anyways, I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys like the series. And yeah, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I will leave links to my socials down below. I'm not quitting YouTube. Don't think I'm quitting it. No, that's not happening. No, we're starting a new series, but so you guys better like and subscribe. And yeah. And until my next video, guys, in the new series, in the new world, I'm Ejecta1. This is Butters the Sheep. And this is the final... Yep. And I will see you guys in the next episode. And until then, you have been ejected. Bye.